the Trevor Jackson podcast.
You know, I was watching Cam and Mase, It Is What It Is, and they had Shyne Poe on. I think Shyne is about to release some new music or a movie. You know, he's representing Belize. I think he's was or is running for the prime minister of the country. Shyne is a legendary artist, and you know, Mase and Shyne was on Bad Boy at the same time with Diddy. And when he came up on the platform, Cameron introduced him, and he seemed like he was excited to have the conversation with him. Let's get to it.
Introducing Shyne.
Poe!
Shyne, what's good?
Shyne from Belize. Pleasure to be here. Smoking trees in Belize.
What's good, man?
This is fire.
Nah, this is, two Bad Boy legends. It's crazy. Yo, this is crazy. I want to say, can I mind if I say it off?
Yeah.
What happened with Brandy and everything? Let's just do it.
Listen,
Let's do it. Who's dealing with Brandy?
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what happened?
We going here.
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. So I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lies told.
Yeah,
he was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP.
Right.
I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
Right.
But no pun intended.
Right.
But I was coming out of high school on the championship team, and he was the superstar of the team.
Right.
But I definitely did want to be special. I definitely, but I had no idea. So what happened is we had a mutual friend who was a snitch.
Okay.
So I'm not. I think he know who it is.
Right.
I'm not gonna expose him.
Right.
But so I was so excited because this is my dream person.
Right. Talk about Brandy.
Brandy. I'm a poor kid, Brooklyn, watching MTV, watching Moesha.
You know, when I think about that question and that Cameron posed, it made me think of 50 Cent, and he been hanging around 50 Cent too much, trying to get the nasty viral moment. My thoughts to that is that that was 20, 25 years ago, dog. Why you implementing this woman in a conversation from 20, 25 years ago? I thought they was coming there to promote something, like not talk about previous relationships. If there's women watching this clip or this whole podcast in its entirety, I want to know what's y'all thoughts about, like, men discussing a 25-year-old relationship in a podcast. That's when, they start saying that y'all talking tea, that y'all just as messy as the females. And I feel like, personally, I couldn't never do nothing like that. Like, talk about something that is that old. Like, me and you both had a relationship with this woman around the same time, because that's putting out to the world that she, is whatever you perceive her to be, she is. So that's just interesting to me that Cameron would even pose that messiness on the channel, though. But, a few people had to respond to that because, that was nasty work, real spill.
Nigga, all three of y'all is like the Three Stooges, nigga. And y'all looking real attractive. So when I see y'all niggas, y'all better not have that skirt on, nigga. Y'all better pull y'all panties up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I see y'all. I know where y'all at. Y'all be slipping too in Vegas, walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Nigga get some money and have to do 5,000 shows. Fucking bitch. Fuck y'all niggas. Hoe ass niggas. Give you a venereal, nigga. Terrible is crazy. Hold on, let me charge the computer. Blood on everything, bro. I give these niggas a venereal disease that they ain't never had before. I tattoo the fuck out these niggas, blood. Bend y'all niggas over, bro. Hit y'all from the back like this, nigga. Fucking punks. Where Bussy Baby? Where back shots? Y'all come in and get some too, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Come in and get some of this. Get some of this Cameron ass. Nigga. I will not tolerate it, nigga. And neither will LA. I'm talking about all of Los Angeles, nigga. Everybody out here, nigga. Bloods, Crips, SAs, smokers, crackheads, hoes on Facebook.
You know, that's crazy to me. Like when people be in a successful realm that achieve things and they go back to who they represent, the hood, the streets, the crackheads, the smokers, the hoes, the dope boys. You know, it seemed like you would have gotten yourself away from that by now, Ray J. That's just my thoughts when I listened to him speak or whatever. It was kind of crazy, his response to them discussing his sister on It Is What It Is, Brandy. You know, I feel as if he took it too far. He talking about taking Cam, Mase, and Shyne cheeks. Ever since he called into the Breakfast Club and got the Breakfast Club popping, actually, talking about what he would do to Fabulous, send the booty goons at Fabulous. He went on Candace Owens' show, you know what I'm saying, with a transgender, like speaking like he represents the transgenders and he wants them protected. He got reality TV shows with trannies and homosexuals. It's just weird. Should he come out the closet? He said, get them boys a venereal disease. He'll poke both of them, clap their cheeks. And then he said the gay folk name at the end of it. You know, Ray J, wow, man. I understand, you know, because I would protect my sister. Two niggas that she dated in the 90s talking about her on the internet. Come on, dog. Y'all don't got nothing better to do. I thought y'all was millionaires. Why y'all bringing up the past like that? That is weird, but Ray J did take it too far. And then by him taking it too far, it made Brandy have to come outside and speak her piece. You know, she said, in the late 90s, I had a platonic friendship with rapper Shyne. In an unfortunate turn of events, that friendship now being mischaracterized as we dated unequivocally. We did not. I'm not sure why an untrue narrative about a scope of what was a friendship more than 20 years ago is being reshaped during his current media interviews. People telling their version of my story is why I am releasing my up-and-coming memoir, Phases. It's time to tell my truth and debunk many of the misnomers that people think that they know about my life. Additionally, I rarely release statements and typically ignore stories about me in the headlines, even when they're false. But when I do decide to stand up for myself, I handle things my own way. While I love my brother Ray J, I don't condone or support the message that he shared on social media and have not asked him to defend me in any form. Phases, March the 31st. Oh, man, that's crazy. That was a hell of a way to promote her book or her memoir or whatever she said it is. That's just, you know, I want to know. I'm going to close it out. What's your thoughts about that whole situation? Did y'all get a kick out of it? Did y'all laugh out of it? Was Cameron, Mase, and Shyne wrong for bringing up 25-year-old situations? That was just crazy. You know, real talk.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.